As I delved into practice as an adult, what I began to wonder is if unconditional love isn't an expression born of our unconditioned awareness, our unconditioned consciousness. And when I was young, I didn't even know those terms. I didn't know to even think about them. But in the deep quiet of meditation, or even in a sense of very deep sleep, there's a quality of our consciousness that recedes from tracking the world of form. And that tracking becomes very quiet and goes offline. And our consciousness can move into states in which our sense of ourselves as a person, as an individual person, just falls away into that deep sleep, or into a deep state of absorption in meditation. And when that happens, we enter into this immaculate realm of pure awareness that's without attribute. It's without attribute because the whole construct of ourselves as the subject of our lives, and the whole construct of the world of objects, whether it be in the outer world or in our inner life, being thoughts, feelings, emotions, all of these referencings to a sense of subject and object just fall away in that state of pure awareness, or formless consciousness, you could say. And so I began to wonder, oh, this truly feels unconditional. It feels unconditioned. And it's not like there was a sense of myself to be stating that or commenting on that in those deep states of absorption. But when we come out of a deep sleep, when we come out of a deep meditation, we have some sense that we've lost our sense of self to that state, that deep state. And we have some sense that state was refreshing, and that we might even have some sense of, the duration of how long we were in that state. There's some kind of rudimentary awareness that tells us that we went offline in terms of the thought of ourselves. We went offline in terms of referencing any particular qualities of a given state. It's like the non-state state, you could say. So the question is, how does that essential pure awareness, or essential ground of being that is prior to form, how does that inform our spiritual practice? How does it inform our business of living? And it's a question that kind of belies an answer, because that which is without attribute doesn't seem to have any effect on the world of form and attribute. But there's something that happens when we go into these places of deep sleep or rest, where the sense of we forgetting ourselves happens, and we do go offline, and we can be deeply refreshed. And when we come out of those states, we have a different quality of being. Sometimes our mind is more quiet before all the thoughts of what the day before us is going to hold kick in. Or sometimes after a deep meditation, there's just a sense of perfume of peace and well-being and rest, that being restored, that comes forward. And so that perfumes us as we proceed into our day. It carries with us. It is like a mist that comes into our consciousness that refreshes our perspectives.